Hey YouTube, the Paleo-Agrarianist here, with a video on something a little different. Now, as you can see, I'm outside. It's a nice day. Why not do a video outside? I decided to do something different because I've been doing lately a lot of videos about my grow room, and I figured that people would just get sick of them after a while. A lot going on in the grow room. I've got a bean invasion on my hands, meaning I'm being invaded by beans, not, nothing wrong with the beans. I'm soon to be planting some peanuts, and, completely lost my train of thought because there's a bird in there. Peas and mint. Peanuts, peas, and mint. So 2 more legumes and an herb, depending on where you're from. Another bird. So, what's this video on? It's about completely free food from your very backyard. Okay, it's not completely free if you count the cost of buying a house, but it's free, you can get from like a field. And it comes from a plant that bears this flower. Just hit you. Throw some dandelions at you. Yeah. And you're just sitting there and taking it. But yeah, it's dandelions. I've already got some in my basket. This is actually a do-over because the first video I did, you cannot see it above my head. And I knew that would bother some people. It kind of bothered me. Yeah, no, I'm leaning all over the place here, trying to get some tasty morsels, which will be my dinner tonight. Now, so maybe if you guys like this video, I'll do more videos on dandelions, or not dandelions. Sorry, again, birds are distracting me. Everything, I'll look like, hey, that piece of grass looks funny. I'll look at my shoe and be, whoa, I got a shoe on. It's just me. I don't even have, a lot of people say, oh, do you have ADD? I don't even have ADD, and I get distracted. Maybe I do. Well, I've been tested for it. But, what was I gonna say? Again, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'll be doing more videos on things you can find in the wild, foods. And maybe if you guys like this one, maybe I will. It's all real good. This is just from my own backyard. I don't even really have to go anywhere. There's not too much. I don't consider it to be a hassle. Some people do. I don't know. Chances are, if you're the kind of person who thinks it's a hassle to walk outside, you're probably not the kind of person that's going to be eating dandelions. A few things to tell you about dandelions. 1, don't eat them raw. They taste horrible. When you boil them, they taste like spinach, which is how I'd recommend, you boil them. Don't eat flowers. I don't know if you can eat flowers, actually. I only eat the leaves. Maybe you can. Leave a comment below if you know whether or not you can eat the flowers. Would be great to know. The more food you can get on the table, the better, right? So, yeah. Wash them. Don't pick them from anyone else's lawn or your own lawn if you've sprayed pesticides on it. Don't pick them from within 2 feet of the road, because the exhaust, the gravel, and stuff will get on them. It's not a good idea. Yeah, great food source, and and they're all over the place. They're so abundant. All in the world with dandelions, I'd never be hungry. Well, I probably would. I'd probably starve to death. You can't just live on dandelions, but, dandelions and a few other foods. Dirt on my hands. But that doesn't matter. I love dirt on my hands. So yeah, a few things. We'll do some more videos very soon. Sorry for, I haven't done videos in a bit. Looks like it's gonna be a great year for crab apples, so that is good. There's crab apple juice right over there. Lots of fruit, and that's great. Yeah, friend Nick the Turnip. I'm gonna tell you his channel when I remember it, or when he tells it to me. Tells me what the channel is. The birds are distracting me. I'm in the shade of my maple tree. I call it my maple tree because I got it from a little town in southern Ontario when I was planted here. I was about 3 years old. The maple tree is about as old as I am, and it's pretty healthy, pretty big, and that's great. So yeah, I'll check out his channel. I inspired him to grow. Also, Gabe's Garden. We'll potentially put a link in the description, or, whatever the you kids call it these days, or, just search Gabe's Garden. He'll be posting some videos. Apparently he's growing some mangoes. Nick, and both of him, say that I've inspired them to grow things. And I think that's great because I wasn't even trying to. Yeah, Nick, he's growing apples, beans, tomatoes, radishes. He's going to try for some lettuce and carrots, I think, soon. So that's great. I'm a paleo-agrarianist, and you guys are all a bunch of watermelons. Yeah, sorry, I have no video editing software. Hopefully I'll get some soon. Oh, you can see my leg. Maple tree. Ooh, oh, there we go. Apple tree. Oh, there's the sun. Look at the sun, everyone. Here comes the sun. Doo, doo, doo. There's the sundial. Speaking of the sun, you're all a bunch of water.